ever been stuck in life? Have you ever felt like that whatever you tried, you just couldn't move forward? And I know for myself, that's how I felt in the past. And when I get like that, I have to go back to a scripture in Philippians. Philippians chapter 3, when Paul says, forgetting what is behind, I strain forward to reach my goal. And that's paraphrasing it. But Paul said that he had to let go of his past, that he had to forget. And of all people, even though Paul, man, he probably was the most, I guess, iconic man in the New Testament, but Paul probably had to fight to forget about his past. Because before Paul was a follower of Jesus, Paul was the opposite. He was out persecuting the church. And I know it's recorded that he gave his approval for the killing of Stephen, but no, the Bible really doesn't say how many other people that he had approved to be killed for the gospel. So Paul, I believe on a day-to-day basis, he had to fight to understand that it was about God's grace, that it's about God's forgiveness, and he had to forget about the past. And I think no matter if it's a spiritual thing or it's a goal that we set, sometimes we have to let go of our past. And it's hard at times because I think in order to move forward, we have to let the past go. And sometimes the past can hold us down because we can think about our past mistakes or our past failures. Things that we tried to do, but then we did not complete them. You know, I think about people in relationships who are going through a lot of turmoil in their marriages or even in their dating relationship. It's so easy to get stuck and say, I don't want to move forward because of what happened in the past. Or even when it comes to diets or anything like that, I tried it, but I failed. But also, sometimes we don't want to let go of the past because we don't know what the future holds. I believe this is so true because right now it's a comfortable stage. We know where we are now. But when we think about the future and making steps to really live out the dream that God has in store for us, it is scary. Or to take you, or when God is telling you to go on a new business venture, or when he's telling you to just to do something new in your life, it is scary. And if we're basing our future experiences on our past, we can't do well. Or sometimes when we're going through a traumatic experience, that we went through something hard in our past, it's hard to move forward. Because even though that situation that we might be in is traumatic, it might be detrimental, but we know that. So when we think about the future, we might be saying it might be more detrimental than where it is now. So it can be anything that can stop us from really letting go of the past. But I think if you want to really be all that you can be for God, if you want to step into that greatness, if you want to step into that new season, you have to make a decision to let go of the past if that's holding you back. Because sometimes we can live in the past and like, this is what God did then, now he's going to do it today. And that can be a positive. But on the flip side, if it's negative, we won't do well if we're holding on. So we got to make a decision to let it go. Make a decision to walk in God's grace. Make a decision to walk in God's love. Make a decision to walk in God's mercy. Because no matter what you've done in your past, God has forgiven you. Especially if you were born again Christian. God has wiped that slate clean. And we have to make sure that we're not listening to the devil when he's lying to us, when he's trying to get us to turn back, when he's trying to get us to go back there. We have to make a decision to say, hey, God has saved my soul. God has wiped my slate clean. I am forgiven. I am a new creation. And not allow the devil to get a foothold. So today, choose to let go of what's behind. Forget the failures, forget the hurt, forget the doubt. Press on and strive towards the goal God has for you. The best is still ahead. God bless.